Ooh, child. Y'all get y'all stuff. Get y'all drinks. Get y'all snacks. Get whatever y'all need. Child, I was trying to hurry up and watch this review. I don't know. I'm thinking about Fridays being my makeup day. Because y'all know I review Greenleaf. Y'all watch my Greenleaf reviews. But y'all know I watch Greenleaf and review Greenleaf. But I don't know if I should continue to review Greenleaf. And now American Horror Story 1984 is getting ready to come up. And I don't know if I should review that. Because they come on at 10 o'clock. I have to be at work by 7 o'clock. Which means I have to wake up earlier than that to get to work. So watching the show, which is like an hour and sometimes a half, then going over my notes, then talking about the show, then saving it, then uploading it. Darlings, them some hours. So, I'm thinking about, I don't know, do y'all think I should continue to review Greenleaf, and should I pick up American Horror Story? I definitely want to watch both of them, though. But if I review it, it's not going to be on the day that it comes on, because Greenleaf comes on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. and American Horror Story 1987 is coming on 10 p.m. FX Greenleaf own network. So I don't know. We might try to work it out, y'all. Sorry. What is going on basketball wise on the team? Since I'm sure y'all have heard by now, there's been a lot of back and forth between OG and Evelyn, and Evelyn had posted something on her Instagram live or something that said something like, "Oh, you checking for me, or you're thirsty, or you're groupie," all the things she now calls OG. For talking about her ex. And why is Chad still your storyline, Evelyn? That was years and years ago that you was with that man. Like, poor Evelyn. She has nothing to do, y'all. This show is really her life. This show is really it for Evelyn. Child. But anyway, after she said what she had to say, she put a monkey emoji down there. And of course, she was talking about OG. She tried to clean it up, tried to act like she wasn't talking about OG. Some folks had read Evelyn about the whole monkey emoji. And OG caught wind of it. She posted some things saying that you're the monkey and all this kind of stuff. And she was really giving it to Evelyn about her colorist rays and just her, being a racist and all this kind of stuff. I do think that Evelyn is shook. Evelyn is shook by OG. Because Evelyn has not ran into somebody like OG. She's had a few people that won't back down from her. But OG is a different kind of woman. OG will come back at you, but she will also handle you in a professional way. Because we all know she can handle you in a physical way, but she will handle you first in a professional way. She will get that ass on paper. There are petitions out to get Evelyn. I'm trying to find the petition and sign it to get Evelyn off the show. Evelyn has definitely made her load. Do y'all think that... I was about to say a stupid question. I was going to say, do y'all think the show could survive without Evelyn? And it has survived without Evelyn, right? Evelyn was always a part of yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah. But Shaunie would need some allies, child. I guess she'll always have good old Toto. I mean Malaysia. Crazy Jackie gonna always be there. She done lost both of her friends. She done lost her friend that she act like she friends with, Tami, and she'll lose her good best friend Evelyn. who she secretly wants to look like. Child, it's been a mess. What's funny to me is these women who get with these black men, and a lot of times, women of other races, when they get with black men, they think that all of a sudden makes them black, or they're black by association, so they can get away with certain stuff, do certain stuff, etc. But anyway, you're very engulfed in the black culture, Evelyn, or at least you seem like you are. It's so funny to me how you could use like monkey emojis and shit and not find that offensive and not think there's anything wrong with that. How can you lay in the bed with black men, be in love with black men, be just be all up in the mix, all up in the culture, but you still don't know what makes us tick, you still don't know what pisses us off, you still don't know what's inappropriate in the black community, you still don't know like how certain things are not cool to do because it comes from a place of pain, which is slavery and all that, and so the fact that you just have no clue about that, you Latino or whatever you are when it comes to that, but when it comes to the good stuff, the music, the look, the dick, all the other kind of stuff, you all on board for that. But when it comes to our issues, you don't want no parts, or you just act like you don't know what's going on. I find that so interesting, and the black men they get with never check them, ever, and vice versa. Like it's like why is it? Why do you think it's cool? What's the Prince family people? I never watched them a day in my life, but they've came up on my recommendations, but the wife, who's mixed, I believe, she recently did a Uber challenge. They'd be doing dumb pranks and stuff on each other, and she painted her skin. She was in blackface and just put on a ghetto accent, trying to be a dark skinned black girl, and just make fun, and it's just so ridiculous. Why? You know what? Let me just get on to this review. What y'all think about people getting a petition to sign to get Evelyn off the show? Child, and apparently we're not gonna see Evelyn roll down the river like Tina Turner, because apparently she went to go cry to the producers and they cut that scene off of her getting thrown in the bushes. But they might still show it, so we'll see. They probably ain't though. They love Evelyn, child. Just because ever since Evelyn's talked about OG's feet, they keep showing her feet every 5 minutes. Ridiculous. Let me get on with the show, child. I done talked this long and ain't mentioned the show. Let me see. Okay, first of all, let me get this out the way really quick. I think I'm going to start doing this if I can remember. There's a few people that had birthdays today. I know y'all sick of me, right? I'm sorry. Aisha Tyler. She celebrated her 49th birthday today. Y'all know the talk and, comedian, etc. Alicia. Tawanda Braxton. She celebrated her 46th birthday today. Tawanda, the middle child. And Jada Pinkett Smith celebrated her 48th birthday today. And also Angela Simmons, darling. So, shouts out to all the women's of the things. Okay. Anyway, I'm back. So, basketball wise, so they in damn Costa Rica. And, they just got there. We see Feby instantly. She's like, oh. Shaunie and Evelyn arrived first. Feby is in the car with Malaysia. She freaking Malaysia out, saying they about to roll off a cliff and all this kind of stuff. I'm just like, get out the car. So Feby and Malaysia, they roll up and get in there. And, Feby, oh, this is nice. This is real nice. Oh, this is top notch. This is everything. I'm like, Feby, I ain't been a lot of places in my life either. But the goal is to act like you done been somewhere, sis. Just as... I mean, damn, she act like she ain't never seen trees before. Like, damn, Feby, act like you done been somewhere. Phoebe's dreads looked a mess. They was too thin. Anyway, and I love dreads, but not on Feby. Okay, so in another car we have Cece, Jackie, and OG, and they arrive, and all positive vibes, and they really ain't mentioning or saying anything about the other crew. Shaunie them is mentioning everything about the other crew, Jackie, OG, Cece. And Shaunie's crew, of course, is Evelyn, Kristen, Feby, Malaysia. So, they're just talking trash about them the entire time. Shaunie, she decides to split the girls up into two groups, and she just hopes that the other team can behave themselves. Oh, child. I have no words some days. So it's Shaunie's crew, and then it's Jackie's crew. Let me see. Feby running her mouth. She talking so much crap about Jackie. Saying that she's old and classless, and she has cellulite, and just all kinds of stuff about Jackie. When we saw her from the back, and we saw all them dimples and things. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hell, I'm a man, and I got some of them. But still, it's just like Feby, you are a twig compared to Jackie that is a tree stump. Sis, why do you do this to yourself? Why do you get around Evelyn and them, act hard, they hype you up, and then when it really comes down to something, you're not going to do nothing? You know that. Just shut up. I'm not even no fighter like that. Like, never claimed to be. I hate fighting, don't like to fight. Whatever. But my God, if I talk just as much crap as Feby, I would think that I got some kind of hands. Or something. Like, that lady really do be talking. Ooh, child. Just talking the most about her. Evelyn, all of them just laughing, making jokes, just talking crap. Malaysia, she's obviously upset with Jackie. Y'all see Shaquan Ivory in the back. The little boy, she got a little boy. He's somewhere, Kadarian, Lebanon King, child. He's somewhere. But anyway, she sleep. Shaquan, wait, yeah, face down, child. She out. She out like a light. So, anyway, Malaysia's just trying to figure out why Jackie's there, and I'm like, the same reason you're there, for a check, for exposure, and because the contract says that y'all need to be there. Jackie on this, she's just as member of the show as you are. Shut up, Malaysia. Shut up. Just get over it. First of all, OG and them, they sit there chilling. They sit there enjoying their sweet the whole time. Like I said, the other crew is sitting there dogging them out the entire time for no reason. They finally mentioned them and say, they just don't want no drama with the girls. But, if they want to bring it, then we got to bring it back to them. And, Cece, she's kind of just over it already. Okay. So we get to the first little dinner. They're all sitting down talking. They ask Cece about... how her checkup went, and she's cancer free and everything, thank God. And somebody said, was it somebody had mentioned and said, so are y'all gonna talk, or y'all should talk? Kristen gonna say, oh, we need to keep it just like this, we need to keep it silent, that's how I like it. So that of course started the whole argument that quick. Cece and Kristen started going back and forth. But before, actually, I just remembered, before they got into it, what's her name? Evelyn had said to Kristen, Oh, Kristen, if I was you, I wouldn't fuck with Cece after she did what she did at my skincare event. Y'all know they found out that Cece had told OG that Kristen husband wasn't Byron's biological son, and then y'all know the whole thing that happened. So she was just like, if I was you, I wouldn't fuck with her. I'm just like, who asked you, forehead? Who asked you, Evelyn? Of course, Kristen followed the leader like a pack of ducks. And she was just like, oh, I'm not fooling with her and all that kind of stuff. And they started going back and forth about who said what, why they said when, and all of a sudden, Feby started to get on Jackie. She was literally yelling at Jackie, saying, Jackie, how dare you? How dare you come at me at a cancer event? Like, how dare you come at me? I would yell right now, but I don't want to, upset my mom and the neighbors, darling. But she was just like, why are you, why did you come to Jennifer's cancer event and showed out? And she talked about her grandpa passing away from cancer. Jackie said that she talked about, Feby said, while she was arguing with Jackie, that Jackie talked about her mom passing away from cancer. How could you do that? Said that you gave me a candle. And showed a scene where Jackie gave Feby a candle. Feby gonna say, wait, hold on. Feby, now mind you, Feby was drunk as a coup de brown. Feby was drunk. She was. Not that that's an excuse, but she was drunk. So Feby went in there. Because otherwise, where else would she get that bravery to talk to Jackie like that? She had to be drunk. Come on. So she goes in there and get the candle. She was going to use that as a prop, of course. Which means that you planned this, Feby. You plan to get drunk. You plan to kind of sort of be out of your mind, but not really, because you planned this. You actually brought the candle that Jackie gave you, and you was going to give it back, which is what she did. So you planned this. This was premeditated, Feby. Got your number. Gotcha. Feby she handed it on the table, but, she threw the candle back at Jackie. Jackie just sitting there calm the whole time laughing at her, because why? Jackie would look like a big old bully if she stumped the life out of that girl. It wouldn't take much. Sometimes, in certain situations, it is better to walk away. That's like an elephant fighting a mouse. Why? I could be eating. I got child, please. So that was a mess. Like I said, Feby packed the candle, and Evelyn talking about that's so impressive that Feby actually packed the candle. That showed dedication. I'm like, that's all she probably could afford to pack, child. Thank God this trip was paid for, because otherwise over half of y'all wouldn't be going. I'm like, child, please. Let me see. So the girls split back up again. Actually, Shaunie dismissed OG and Jackie because Cece had walked off. That all the girls was talking about Cece walking off, and why is she walking off? Nothing ever gets solved, and y'all are a pack of childish ass old people. Like, who wants to sit and argue and bicker with somebody all day long? Like, who? That's not festive. Like, come on, y'all act worse than y'all kids. Like, come on. So Cece was in the car. Shaunie, she gets down off her pedestal, and she come into the car where the other girls was, meaning OG, Evelyn, OG, Jackie, and Cece. And she was just like, why don't y'all come back? And Shaunie, she's trying to act like she's y'all. I'm not tonight. I'm not. Oh God. I don't hit women, and I won't. But there's a couple of y'all I wouldn't mind tripping up. Just just a little trip, Then walk off real quick and like I ain't did nothing. I wasn't never there. There's a couple of I wouldn't mind, Y'all know the scene from Showgirls, the steps right there. Then I walk off and run off real quick. No. We're not. We don't promote violence on this channel. We don't. And if we do violent things, we cover it up to where we can't get caught. Okay? We're gonna trace that back to me. You're not. So anyway, so they get in the car. But when Shaunie walked out, Cece revealed it. Another reason as to why she's so upset with Kristen. That basically she has been really nice to Kristen, and Kristen, when Byron had went through his very public divorce with Thomas' biological mother, that was a big thing. And then Cece came in as kind of like the gold digger. So, it was a lot. And Kristen was the person that Cece, it spilled all her tea to. She indulged to. She knows everything. So the fact that Kristen flipped on her for Basketball Wives on VH1, she's really upset about it. But that's exactly what Kristen did. Kristen flipped as soon as those cameras started rolling. She did. Kristen needs a check too, just like Evelyn. Kristen ain't got nothing to do, pretty girls, no talent. Y'all know the thing. So, yeah, terrible personalities. So Cece was very upset. They're just consoling Cece, blah blah blah. Let me see. I heard Cece is not coming back next season. We know Tami's not coming back next season. Oh, y'all know this whole thing with this damn reunion with OG sitting in the back. I heard a little bit of side tea about that there was supposed to be a separate stage with Cece, Tami, OG, and Cece left because she found out how they was gonna do the setup, I guess, and then Tami didn't show up, so they just left OG. OG was the only one who wanted to say. I don't know. It's okay. Let me see. So it's the next day. Feby waking up. Feby acting like she don't know what happened. Feby acting like she don't know what she said to Jackie and all that. Like I said, I believe it was premeditated. It's alleged. It's just my opinion, but I believe that it was. Because why would you bring the candle otherwise? Who just remembered to bring a candle as a gift that somebody gave them? Who just remembers to bring that? You knew what she was doing, Feby, whatever your name is. So she tried to act like she didn't know what happened, but that's just to deflect in case Jackie's still mad, so she won't tap that ass real quick. Oh, so she can use that as an excuse. Oh, I was drunk. Okay. Okay, so the girls actually split up into odd teams. We have Malaysia and Cece, and OG and Feby. They are ATV riding the ATV jeeps, and it looks like fun. OG was in there with Feby, and it's they were actually having fun, and Feby admits that she didn't give OG a proper chance. I make so much noise when I'm drinking water. Strong throat. So anyway, they're talking, and in Malaysia she is expressing to the girls how much she can't stand Jackie, and she feels like Jackie's guilty for the whole thing because of as soon as Jackie came in, she was hyped up, so she feels like that shows guilt. Cece said to Malaysia that she's upset with Kristen. She don't really want to talk to Kristen, but Evelyn is instigating the whole thing. Of course she is. And says that Evelyn, she's a hood rat. Um, she said that Evelyn is a bitch and has no class, all this kind of stuff. I was just like, well, tell another lie, Cece. So on the other side we have Jackie, Shaunie, Evelyn, Kristen. Is that it? I think Jackie reveals to the girl, she was like, look, I ain't got no beef with Malaysia. I don't hate Malaysia. None of that. I just don't want nothing ever to do with Malaysia ever again in life. Which I don't believe. But hey. Says that, she's over the whole situation. What else they talked about? I think that was it. Kristen, I don't think she said anything at the time. So the girls go back to their respective corners with their friends, and we see Feby spill all the tea to Evelyn about what Cece said about her. We're calling her hood rat, calling her bitch, all this other kind of stuff, and of course they knew that Evelyn was going to say something to her, which of course she did. But in the meanwhile, they're acting. They're actors now. And we have Shaunie and her nose. Shaunie is getting up and acting like she's Cece storming out, because Cece tends to walk off, whatever, from argument. So they stand up there acting like they're Cece walking off from the argument. And I was just like, y'all are ridiculous people. I don't know. I'm sure they get paid decent money on the show, but I just feel like at a certain age, there should just be certain stuff that you should be over with and above. Like, everybody can be petty and have fun and have moments and all that. That's great. We all talk about people, whatever. But to go on like y'all go on, like y'all are 16 at war, I don't get that. And Shaunie, you claim that you're so unbiased, that you're in the middle, that you're not in it, but you've been picked aside. That's why Tami don't talk to your ass. You've been picked Evelyn's side a long time ago. Why they act like we don't see the show, or we don't know the history of the show? Like, child, I've been watching y'all since day one, episode 1 in Miami. 2008, something like that, child. I know what y'all give. Let me see. Oh, Jackie said that when they were having when they split up in the groups, which was just to get information, when they split up in the groups, when Jackie was with Shaunie, Evelyn, and Kristen, Jackie called that child Feby a crackhead, and Feby, she was saying all kind of stuff about her, and like I said, a twig and a stump. Okay, let me see. So the episode ended with we have OG, Jackie, Cece, that they arrive at the dinner scene first, and then here come the other girls come. And we saw, as soon as they sit down, I don't even think they got their order yet, Evelyn started going on to Cece about what Cece said about her. Cece, you should have known that Feby was going to run back and tell it. I mean, come on. Come on. And the same thing with you, Jackie, but maybe that was the goal. So we're going to see next week the tea, and, I don't know why Evelyn's so affected by what Cece says to her in particular. I know why. Because like true bullies, you go after the weakest link. You know that Cece's prone to walk off. Cece's not going to go back and forth with y'all and argue and fight, etc. So, of course, let's take out all the frustrations you may have on somebody else, like OG. Let's take out the frustrations you have with OG on Cece. Because, you can't come at Cece the same way you would come at OG. That's what you're doing, Evelyn. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. like I said, next week was going to be the whole scene of her, getting thrown in the bushes. We don't know if they're going to show it or not, because I heard allegedly that she talked to the producers and tried to get that scene removed. So we'll see. They shouldn't even allow shit like that to happen if it does. Yeah, she running after Cece next week, trying to fight Cece. Cece and Kristen got into it. Evelyn gonna run after Cece, like gonna try to fight her, and then OG ran after Evelyn, and then Evelyn gonna try to grab Cece, and then OG gonna say no, kind of like push Evelyn back from hitting Cece, and then that's when she's supposed to tumble like Tumbleina. I'm assuming, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope y'all like this review, child. It's just so much with this show. I tell you, I don't know how it's still lasting. I really don't. And I'm sure they're getting good ratings this season. So I'm sure it's gonna be another season of Basketball Wives, and who knows that's gonna be. I don't know what could possibly happen on that, because with Cece gone, Tami gone. I don't know if anybody else is leaving or getting booted off. I don't know. It's going to be a mess. But I appreciate OG for being there. And a part of me appreciate people like Evelyn, because it really shows. It really shows who a lot of these folks are, and how a lot of these folks was it just shows how a lot of these folks truly are. So a lot of black people who are fans of the Evelyns and people like her of the world, you better think twice, because she don't think nothing more of you than a monkey. Even if she got black in her, she still thinks she better than you. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at @IsKidsWorld on Instagram and Twitter, at @IsKidsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. And when I say people like Evelyn, I don't mean everybody. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, but people, folks like Evelyn. That's what I mean. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.